This is a battle in Blade Masters YouTuber tournament, round 1. It's Aggony1pain1Achilles commanding Tylis versus SITH Grafx Rogue commanding Galatia. The map is Armavir, the map of choice for barbarian factions apparently, and for good reason. It's going to be very easy for the attacking player, the player that picks the map, to get a decisive advantage in terms of terrain, and your standard counters like elephants or chariots are going to be less effective on this map. For Tylis, we have main line of tribals backed up by Thracian warriors, Gallo-Thracian infantry. We have 3 raiding horse, some levy freemen, 2 Oathsworn in the center, and more levy freemen. So your standard barbarian rush. For Achilles, we have 3 Galatian raiders, we have Cappadocians and noble horse, we have 6 Galatian legionaries, we have 3 mercenary Syrian archers, 3 levy freemen in the center to protect the archers. So I quite like the Galatian army in this case, just by virtue of being a nice and balanced army. Starting to do some damage on the Galatian legionaries, getting shots off with the Syrian archers, but most of the shots are missing. It's going to be difficult to get good shots in on raiding horse that are microed well. Achilles is moving up on the hill. Good idea to get behind on the opposite side that Rogue has his raiding horse. He's going to screen the raiding horse with his own Syrian archers, but he needs to be careful because these Syrian archers are just begging to get charged. Still, it would be dangerous to charge them here because of these Galatian spears in support, and there aren't actually levy freemen, they are Galatian spears, so these are much more sturdy spear units than levy freemen. He's going to use his Syrian archers to screen his cavalry force, nicely done. Do some skirmishing of his own in the rear of the Tylis army, ideally shooting at the Thracian warriors and the general, but he's taking a lot of damage from the javelins of these levy freemen, so javelin cavalry needs to be microed really well to be effective. The stronger infantry component decisively belongs to Tylis here, but if Tylis isn't able to deal with the cavalry and the skirmishers of Galatia, they're going to be in for a rough game. So moving up with both archers and cavalry, using the archers to fire on the raiding horse and using the noble horse and the Cappadocians to chase them away. But the archers are just so close to the Celtic warriors here. They're going to be eating javelins pretty soon. Shooting at some Gallo-Thracians here, using precision shot and heavy shot. That's going to boost their damage to massive levels. But still, needs to be careful here because, wow, Grafx Rogue is actually, instead of going for the skirmishers, he's going to charge into the rear of these Galatian legionaries. Might be a mistake, but we'll see. Down the main line, the Tylis army should be able to defeat the Galatian legionaries, especially when the Oathsworn starts running in. Galatian raiders eating a lot of javelins from the Gallo-Thracians. Cavalry chasing away the raiding horse. Here we have the Celtic warriors finally being able to make it into the mercenary Syrian archers. And this is not looking too good for Galatia. Galatia is losing its skirmishers. Its cavalry is in the back line of Tylis, but Tylis has so many units free to do the damage that Tylis needs to do. So I don't quite see what Galatia is going to be able to do at this point. Took the engagement a bit too early, didn't use the skirmishing advantage for what it was worth, I think. So here we have levy freemen chasing after the mercenary Syrian archers. Celtic warriors are being defeated by Syrian archers and Galatian spears. But in the center, Tylis is just pushing through, getting in with raiding horse. The Syrian archers are off the field. The mainline infantry of Galatia is soon off the field, and not much that Achilles can do about it at this point. So getting into the rear of the mercenary zero notchers and everything that Galatia has just routed off the field. So, okay, sorry, I looked at this battle from the wrong viewpoint. So, Grafx Rogue was Galatia. So everything I said about Grafx Rogue actually applied to Achilles and vice versa, because Achilles was commanding Tylis. So Achilles won with Tylis, and look at the kills on these Levy Freemen. These are some seriously cost-effective Levy Freemen. And the Galatian legionaries are strong units, but when they are unsupported like this, and when the cavalry of Galatia is as ineffective and the skirmishers are as ineffective as they were here, it's going to be super difficult to make it against Tylis, especially Tylis that has the advantage of terrain like Achilles had now. So sorry about the mix-up about the players' names. I thought I was looking at that battle from Achilles' perspective, but I was actually looking at the battle from Rogue's perspective, so maybe Rogue sent the replay to Achilles or something. Anyway, good game to both players. Achilles is up 1-0 in this best of 3, so we'll have a look at what happens in the second battle. Strength and honor.